Sports journalism really doesn't consist of much investigative reporting unless something spectacular happens. The allegation of Peyton Manning being involved with a shipment of HGH in his wife's name to his home in 2011 has been pretty much ignored. After all, it was a report from Al Jazeera America, which is going out of business in April. And the major accuser in the report recanted the story. The face of CBS Sports, Jim Nantz, decided it was not worth talking about either because it was not worth talking about. But the story in the Knoxville News-Sentinel about Manning and Jamie Ann Nortright should be raising eyebrows in the journalistic community. A columnist named John Adams wrote that nobody at the sports department was going to answer any more calls from Nortright after she started calling them to complain about things at the University of Tennessee Sports Department. When the sports department stopped listening, she went over to the editorial side. Apparently, the sports department put their collective heads in the sand and decided to ignore Nortright, and why not? They had to report on the Manning-Nortright 1996 incident, and it was done. Manning is a local Knoxville hero, and there's a halo to be shined because that's what some sports writers do. Build up an athlete to epic proportions. And that is Manning's legacy in Knoxville and in the University of Tennessee area. Adams seemed crushed that the Manning-Nortright story resurfaced with a lengthy piece in the New York Daily News by Shaun King, and seemed relieved another sports journalist, Jason Whitlock, tried to discredit King. The Knoxville newspaper wants no part of tearing down Peyton Manning's legacy, and one news columnist, Sherry Gardner-Howe, wrote, "I like everything I know about him. If he has a dark side, I don't want to know." George Vesey, a New York Times columnist for decades, once said sports writers are apologists. Just read the Knoxville newspaper. I'm Evan Weiner for the Politics of Sports Business.